will realize you are nothing but a bunch of unconnected, independent, illogical, unclutched thoughts.
And there is no logical reason. Thoughts are floating, flowing, words are flowing without your awareness.
The first illusion that we are all living in is you are not aware, but constantly we believe we are aware. But most of the times we are not even aware of what is going on inside of us.
There is a projector light, and any slide film which is kept in front of the projector light is seen as a reality in the screen. If the light is off, the film does not get projected as reality.
One problem is in your inner space, the projector light is not continuously on.
So you need to understand your life is totality of all the thoughts moving in front of you.
But many major decisions, thoughts, life-changing incidents happens when you are not aware. Like the film which moves when the projector light was off.
Every single moment which passes in your life without your presence is suffering.
This is a pain shaft. Very rarely you create a joy shaft.
Usually, you collect only all the suffering related incidences and create a shaft. Create a connecting idea and think your life is nothing but suffering.
Anything you start believing, you will collect more and more experiences and arguments to straighten that belief. Once you believe your life is a long pain shaft, you will just be waiting to pick up only the painful incidents and add and elongate that shaft.
And there is a Sastra Pramana from Patanjali Yoga Sutras, verse Sutra 3, verse 1. It says, Tada Drastraha Swarupe Vastanam. That is, unclutching or the cessation of the mind and all its thoughts can be achieved by understanding a few simple concepts. Now I will give you a simple, straightforward process of unclutching. When a thought rises in you, without supporting it, encouraging it, entertaining it, or being entertained by it, relaxing from it.
The Apta Pramana is given. Is one of the references in the Apta Pramana that we have on the treatise on yoga. It says, Avina Bhava Samyukto Jyoti Rupam Sunirmalam Sukshmam Vyapakam Nityam Nirvikalpam Sadha Buddha. Through the continued practice of such discipline, the sadhaka becomes capable of establishing himself in unfailing and inseparable union with the luminous form, which is extremely subtle, pervasive, eternal, and immutable.
Now, another pramana from Patanjali Yoga Sutras, verse 8, is Viparyayo Mithyat Nana Matatrupa Pratistatam. Interpreting based on past conditioning leads to misconception or wrong understanding.
In the scientific studies on human thoughts, in the year 2005, the National Science Foundation published an article regarding researches about human thoughts per day. The average person has about 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day. Of those, 80% are negative and 95% are exactly the same repetitive thoughts as the day before, and about 80% are negative. These studies reveal that the quality of our existence rests on the quality of our internal and external communication. Just see the number of thousands of thoughts we are having per day and how many of them are just repetitive. So unclutching is when you are not transferring the stress and the load created by one thought to the other thought and carrying that load constantly.
So unconsciously, you will try to strengthen the belief, but consciously, you will try to break the pain shaft.
The second delusion that we all live with is neither you can break the pain shaft nor you can add to the joy shaft because both shafts do not exist. It is just your memory.
Thoughts are like a fish tank, water bubbles are coming in a fish tank. Between every bubble, there is a gap. Because the gap is too small, we think it is a stream.
People say, last 20 years I have knee pain. No, it cannot be. Please understand the knee pain that you experienced 2 years ago, the knee pain which you experienced 1 year ago, the knee pain which you experienced 2 months ago, the knee pain which you experienced 2 hours ago are independent experiences.
Medical science proves your body constantly updates itself and replaces itself once in every 365 days. Even your brain cells are replaced once in 365 days. The intestine is replaced once in 47 days. Every organ is replaced within a particular number of days. So if you are carrying a particular disease for quite a long time, it means you have a strong belief it is a continuous shaft. It is a continuous experience.
Undigested past is a load, digested past is a strength.
The good news is your opinion about life as pain shaft or joy shaft will stay only as long as you are unconscious, not when you are aware.
Understand, no two thoughts are responsible for other thoughts' existence or disappearance. Illogical, independent, irresponsible, unconnected, unclutched thoughts.
But you are afraid to live with such an undefined frame of mind.
All you need to do is to stop clutching and stop making a shaft.
One more important truth, even if you want, you can't catch and possess your suffering.
Because your suffering will also be replaced by different thought.
Fortunately, you can have only one thought at a time.
A simple thought to have a cup of coffee can replace the powerful fear of death.
If a thought can be made to leave your system once, it can be done again and again.
Tease your mind till it stops.
If you can replace a thought 10 times, 11th time it will not come. Frequently will come down. The frequency will come down.
Just like how the ocean on which the film is getting projected does not get burnt by the burning scene.
Fortunately, you have a pure inner space that does not get corrupted, polluted, possessed by flowing thoughts.
Unclutching means realizing the canvas is more powerful than the painting.
This click can liberate you from the sufferings you are creating for yourself.
All you need to do is stop creating suffering for yourself.
Life does not happen. Next slide, please. Life does not happen because of you. It happens in spite of you.
If you have the power to bring a new thought, you have the power to drop the old thought.
Only thing you need to do is decide. Till it stops, I will replace. I will replace.
Just realize the shaft that you believe exists does not exist. That's all. Rest in that unclutched awareness, nirvikalpa sthiti.
Unclutching is a complete solution, is a complete technique for you. If you have problems related to your health, wealth, mental health, relationships, emotions, unclutch. If you have problems related to your consciousness, again the solution is unclutch.
Let us now see the 108 definitions of unclutching as revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Crushing the source into the expression is unclutching. Space not being contaminated by meaning is unclutching. When time is not bound by the space, it is unclutching. Unclutching means realizing the canvas is more powerful than the painting. Ajapa japa of your very being without any word or mantra is unclutching.
Easy or difficult, both are concepts. Realizing this is unclutching. Routine work or creativity expressing. Intensity is unclutching. Time and space collapsing into what is unclutching. In a space, reclaiming its original state is unclutching. Brushing the consciousness with conscience is unclutching.
Having balanced intelligence, even while you are watched or not, is unclutching. Not involvement in the mental pleasures and pain is unclutching. When you are not involved in your mental pleasures and pains, it is unclutching. Understanding unclutching does not need mind is unclutching. Realization and reality is always one and the same. Never separate this is unclutching. God, self, world are all different words, not worlds. That is unclutching.
God minus unclutching is world. Unclutching from unclutching is unclutching. World plus unclutching is God. Reality plus unclutching plus Guru's grace is unclutching. Inner place plus unclutching is enlightenment.
Full awareness without any memory is unclutching. Moving from reality to real is unclutching. Marana to smarana is unclutching. When you move into or from any dimension like time to space or length to breadth or depth to time, it is unclutching. When you move from any dimension to any dimension, what naturally happens in you is unclutching.
Not connecting thought and emotion, giving life to it is unclutching. Realizing future is past and past is yet to happen in the present world is unclutching. Past trying to eat future is unclutching. Stopping that is past trying to eat future is clutching. Stopping that is unclutching. When past threatens to have any power over you, it is clutching. Freeing you is unclutching. Unclutching is constantly happening. You need to do only resting in the unclutching.
Experience evaporating the experiencer and the experienced is unclutching. When you push the past into future, it is clutching. When you push the pure future into the past in present is unclutching. Solid past melting into the liquid present and evaporating into the steam future is unclutching. Not making your words and forms into experience is unclutching. Experiencing inner awakening is unclutching.
Understanding as a word is unclutching. Catching it is unclutching. Subject looking into the subject objectively is unclutching. The frequency of the experiencer crossing the frequency of the experience is unclutching. Past moving without the greed for future, and future moving without fear into the past in present is unclutching. Greed versus fear, and greed's fear and fear's greed colliding in awareness is unclutching.
Being loose and not knowing is clutching, and being and knowing and living with the knowing is unclutching. Burning the past with the fire of the present and creating a pure future is unclutching. Trusting the possibility and living is unclutching. Looking at every situation with deep, authentic, sincere awareness is unclutching. Dropping the conclusions you can't be transformed is unclutching.
Realizing the dreamer's ID is waker's ID is unclutching. Experiencing the dream stuff is really reality stuff is unclutching. Experiencing the dreamer in waking state is unclutching. Trying to clutching, doing is unclutching. Not letting the past swallow the future in present is unclutching.
Now let us look at the 9 levels of unclutching. What are the different levels of unclutching? First level, unclutching from the outer world problems and difficulties related to name and fame. First, the second level of unclutching, unclutching from the outer world identities, the identity that you carry, the social identity, the professional identity, the racial identity, the national identity. Third, unclutching from thoughts, verbalization, and visualization happening inside. Fourth, unclutching from your very emotions, pain and pleasure. Fifth, unclutching from your inner world identities like parental conditioning, ahankara and mamakara. Ahankara means the idea you project to others about you. Unclutching from all the inner world identities of inner image and outer image is unclutching. Is the fifth level of unclutching.
And sixth is unclutched from the biomemories, means the very patterns you are carrying, pattern of depression, suffering, pain. Then seven is unclutched from body itself. Understand? When you unclutch from your body, thousands of disorders you create by yourself, like arthritis, blood pressure, all these completely disappear. Unclutching from the idea of time. The eighth is unclutching from the idea of time. Unclutch. Day, night, morning, evening, midnight. Go on unclutching. Ninth, unclutching from the very idea of I in every level of unclutching view.
Now, let us watch this video on how to unclutch as explained by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and then we will be entering into a 11-minute unclutching meditation.
Do not connect all of them and give a meaning to it. The moment you give meaning to the words, either you will try to suppress or you will try to execute. Either you will try to go behind them or you will try to suppress them. Understand? Creating a thought is Brahma's work. Maintaining a thought by going behind it is Vishnu's work. Trying to destroying a thought is Rudra's work. If you stop doing all these three work, you will become Parabrahma. That's all. Creation, maintenance, destruction. When a thought arises in you, instead of giving meaning to it, just unclutch, means just relax to the source. When a thought arises, if you start giving meaning to it, what you will do, either you will try to do what the thought says, or you will try to suppress. Hey, don't come. Wait, I am going to meditate. Don't do both. Instead of putting your attention towards the meaning of the sound, just see the source of the sound. That's all. Then your mind will say, no, I am feeling bored. When you sit silent, feeling bored is one more thought. Why are you clutching? You see, how will you have the idea that you are feeling bored? The boredom which you experienced 10 years ago, the boredom which you experienced 9 years ago, the boredom which you experienced yesterday are independent experiences. Why are you connecting all of them and giving that idea boredom? Only when you connect all of them and give the idea that this is what is boredom, now you will think, yes, I am having the same experience, I am having boredom. Do not connect and clutch and see. Just see. If your mind says, I am feeling bored, just say, what is boredom? Let me not give some meaning out of my past clutching. Let me see, what do you mean by the word boredom? Let me see how it feels like. Let me see how it feels like. Attend your enemy one thought at a time. If you think all thoughts put together is your enemy, you empowered your enemy. Always understand, when you work with your enemy, divide and rule. If you think all your enemies are gathered together, you will start having all unnecessary fears. Your enemies are not that intelligent as you think always. This is one of the important sutra. Understand? Even in your life. Your enemies are not that intelligent and cooperative, understanding as you think. Just like you, they will also have problem among themselves. Your mind, if you think your mind is your enemy, do not empower it by saying it is a one single huge organism. No. Handle it one thought at a time. One thought at a time. Because in your hand you have only one weapon. Means you have only one thought. One thought is one weapon. With one weapon, one thought, how will you handle 10,000 thoughts? No, you can't. So break your mind also. Tell your mind, come one at a time. We will face to face. We'll see face to face. Face every single thought. Unclutch from every single thought. Your mind will say, no, half an hour I unclutched. Now again thoughts are coming. The unclutching happened 30 minutes ago, the unclutching happened 20 minutes ago, the unclutching happened 10 minutes ago, are totally different individual experiences. Why are you connecting all those unclutching and feeling that this unclutching and that unclutching is same? No. This moment, what is happening in me is an independent experience. A very subtle truth, please understand. You need to put your whole attention, your whole energy, your whole awareness. Only then the click will happen. If that click happens, you are blessed. Because this very single click can be used as a key for so many difficulties and problems in your life. It will revolutionize the way in which your mind functions. the way in which you make decisions, the way in which your fears threaten you, your desires drive you crazy. The whole thing will be reorganized. The whole thing will be revolutionized. If you know any big idea or goal which drives you crazy can be replaced just by a thought of having a cup of coffee, will you have respect for that goal? Will you have respect for that ideal? Suddenly you will see what all you thought as goal does not have any more power over your inner space. You say, no, that and all is really needed for life. I don't want to leave this, I don't want to leave that. You may try to catch here, there, here, there, here, there. But what to do? Even if you try to catch, it is leaving, it is slipping. How long you will try to catch a river which is flowing? You can't. Suddenly you will see a non-moving, immovable, the authentic self arises in you. That is what I call living enlightenment. Living enlightenment. Understand? An authentic being which does not need your mind to operate your body is what I call living enlightenment. Your being does not need your mind to run your body. If your mind is constantly staying inside you, it is just because of your fear. What will happen to me? How will my body run if my mind leaves me? You do not understand. If your mind leaves you, your life will happen in a much better way, in a much more intelligent way, because your mind is culprit. Your thinking is problem. Your dilemma is suffering. Your movement is depression. When you sit, if thoughts are raising, just remember, let me unclutch. Just unclutch. I am not going to empower this thought by following or by fighting. Let me unclutch. Again in 2 seconds, one more thought will come. Again, let me unclutch. After a few minutes, you will see continuously you are repeating a thought, unclutching, I am unclutching, I am unclutching. Then unclutch from that too. The moment you remember, you immediately unclutch. Unclutch from the very idea
Let's go back to the previous slide. Yes. Now we are going to enter into a 11-minute unclutching meditation. Okay. I request everyone to please sit straight. Sit straight and close your eyes. 11 minutes. Let us decide to intensely experience unclutching today. And we are going to be blessed with the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Bhagavan Vaideeshwara, who will bolt the experience of unclutching in us with absolutely no effort from our side. And the mirroring effect of unclutching will be much more deeper in us if we learn and practice unclutching. Swamiji says unclutching comes by practice. You have to sit and unclutch. And then when you try unclutching and when you sit in that space of unclutching during the darshan today, the experience of unclutching can go much deeper in you. The mirroring effects of the neurons can be much deeper in you. Okay, are we all ready for unclutching? Please show a thumbs up. Okay, let's do 11 minutes of intense unclutching. Okay, 11 minutes of intense unclutching. We'll be playing the Mahavakya. Please sit straight and close your eyes. We can move to the next slide. And the next slide, please. Yes. Please play the Mahavakya. Please sit straight. Swamiji explained what is unclutching. Just sit unclutched.
Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam. Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam. Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam. Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam. Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Nithyananda, Paramashivam, Om Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
You can relax and open your eyes. Please share your experience of unclutching. How was the 11 minutes of unclutching? What was your experience? Please go ahead and share in the chat. I request all our viewers, what was your experience of unclutching? The last 11 minutes, what was your experience? Were you able to get a knack of unclutching? Were you able to sit comfortably just unclutching? Please go ahead and share your thoughts in the YouTube chat and in Facebook chats. And if you are, how was super relaxing? That's beautiful. We have that's from Carmen. What about all our other viewers? Please go ahead and share your experience of unclutching. How did you experience unclutching? What was your experience of unclutching? Take a few moments to share your experience. Okay, so we have Devika Ranima saying it was definitely peaceful. We have Paramashiva Priya saying, yes, I unclutched. Thank you. Wonderful space I experienced out of time. And I was meeting, I'm in it was very emotional. Please go ahead and do share your experiences of unclutching. I can see a lot of people experiencing such peace, such calmness inside them, just really getting a knack of just sitting and unclutching and experiencing that space of unclutching. Okay, all our Facebook viewers, also please go ahead and share your experiences in the chat. Revana Sami is saying it was wonderful. Sukanya Suresh is saying gratitude to Swamiji, mind is disappearing. It is amazing. And Dr. Balananda is saying pure awareness is so healing. Beautiful. Wonderful, everyone. And do practice this unclutching. It's one of the best solutions Swamiji has given to handle the COVID pandemic. And today, during the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, whatever struggle that we may experience and trying to, work with the mind and trying to unclutch from the mind, just sitting in the darshan, that experience can be transmitted to us. So don't miss the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, which is going to be starting very shortly. And we are going to be tuning in live for today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan on the observance of the World Health Day. Okay. Now, unclutching is one of the solutions that the Supreme Pontiff has given, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has given. Let us look at what are the other solutions offered by the Supreme Pontiff to have a best physical, mental, emotional health during the global pandemic. I request NTV operator to please go ahead and project these slides. What are the different solutions offered by the Supreme Pontiff? Manifesting a healthy body and a mind during the COVID pandemic, a religious fasting like Nirahara Samyama and Pachai Pattani Vratam can really help us handle the situation. Currently, the Pachai Pattani Vratam is going on and it is ending on the 11th of April with a Maheshwara Puja. So the officially Pachai Pattani Vratam is ending on the 11th of April with the Maheshwara Puja, and it is going to be a very special Maheshwara Puja because marks the end of the Pachai Pattani Vratam, and we are having a Maheshwara Puja where anyone who wants to offer Maheshwara Puja to a departed soul just for $1, just by paying $1, you can offer a Maheshwara Puja to any departed soul. And that is why it is called a Maheshwara Puja. And we are going to be having it on the 11th of April So do not miss whatever departed souls and departed, diseased family members that you have, whether it's your parents or grandparents or great grandparents. You have a one-time opportunity. Anybody can offer Maheshwara Puja just for $1 on the day of the ending of the Pachai Pattani Vratam. We are having a very, very, very special Mahamaheshwara Puja. Actually, for the first time, this is being opened up to public. Anybody can offer Maheshwara Puja just for $1. Okay, so that's one. The second is Nithyananda Yoga. Third is excellence-based consciousness is more like a muscle. Success-based mental setup is more like a fat. So consciously moving yourself to excellence-based consciousness. Third eye awakening and manifestation of extraordinary powers.
The next is holding on to Paramashiva with powerful cognition will allow you rejuvenation to happen in you. Chanting Rudram or listening to Rudram chanting every day, one of the powerful solution. Then spend all the time, energy, everything in building spiritual strength, spiritual identity, conscious life. The next beautiful solution is simple spiritual practices will bring so much benefits.
Next, let us understand who is Bhagavan Vaideeshwara. Bhagavan Vaideeshwara, also known as Vaidyanatha Swami, is a manifestation of Paramashiva, who is the Lord of medicines and Ayurveda, the whole body healing system. Paramashiva took this form to heal Chandra, the moon, from all his diseases and illnesses. Vaidyan means physician in Tamil. Hence, Paramashiva is known as Vaidyanatha, the supreme healer. His consort, Tayyal Naiki, accompanied him to assist him as a nurse, bearing a pot on her head, which contained the thailam, the herbal essence.
Paramashiva asked Bhagavan Vaideshwara along with Devi Tayyal Naiki brought down the Sanjeevani Thailam, that panacea for all ills, and the soil from the roots of Bilva tree from Kailasha to Bhuloka in order to cure all illnesses of mankind.
The name Vaideshwaran was bestowed upon Paramashiva as Bhagavan Paramashiva cured the leprosy of Angaraka, the Mars, who found no cure elsewhere. Another important feature is that Bhagavan Muruga has only one face. Usually, Bhagavan Subramanya is depicted as 6 faces. However, the name for Bhagavan Muruga is the one with one face. So he received the weapon, the veil, from his mother, the spear from his mother, and he later the demon Surapadman. Bhagavan Paramashiva cured the wounds of Lord Muruga caused during his combat with the demon Surapadman.
Tiruna Ukkarasur had severe stomach pain, and thus his sister asked him to pray to Lord Vaidyanatha Swami to cure the illness. He did so, and his illness was relieved.
The Shastric reference to Bhagavan Vaideshwara in the Rig Veda. I'll read the sloka. It says, Vivo Viraham Arusham Kapardhinam Tvesham Rupam Namasahi Hwayamahe Aste Bibhrat Beshaja Varyani Shalma Varma Cheder Asmabhyam Yamsat. Him with the braided hair we call with reverence down, the wild boar of the sky, the red and the dazzling shape. May he, his hand full of servant medicines, grant us protection, shelter, and a home secure.
The energy of Vaidyanatha Swami, completely removes negative thought currents. The scriptural reference, again from the same Vaidyanatha Ashtakam. Prabhota vadati samasta roga prasanna katte muni Vaidyanada Prabhakarendra Vagni Vilochana Sri Vaidyanadaya Namo Namah Shivaya. I salute that Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the king among physicians, who cures all great diseases like rheumatism and arthritis, who is saluted by great sages, and to whom the sun god, moon, and god of fire are eyes.
The next reference. The energy of Vaidyanatha Swami bestows speech, sight, and healing to other senses. Beautiful reference to Vaidyanatha Swami. In the Vaidyanatha Ashtakam, it says, Vakshrotra netrangri vihina janto Vakshrotra netrangri mukha pradaya Kushtadi sarvonnata roga hantre Shri Vaidyanataya Namah Shivaya. I salute that Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the king among physicians, blesses those beings who have lost their speech, hearing, sight, and ability to walk. With these abilities, and who provides cure for devastating diseases like leprosy. Today, on the occasion of the World Health Day, Bhagavan Vaidyanatha Swami, Bhagavan Darshan, in the physics, we get to have the darshan of Bhagavan Vaideeshwara. Now, let us see what are all the different ways we can welcome, we can connect, and we can offer. What are all the different sevas that we can offer to Bhagavan Vaideeshwara. Can you go to the next slide? Yes. Now we are going to see the Paramashiva Dhyana Shloka, which gives a very visual representation of Paramashiva. The Paramashiva Dhyana Shloka, the very visual representation of Paramashiva. Let us, I'll be reading out the meaning, which describes the very form of Paramashiva. Five faces. Paramashiva is described with 5 faces, 10 shoulders, the effulgence of a crystal, 3 eyes, tranquil composure, the crest adorned with a crescent moon. The technical glitch. The crest adorned with a crescent moon, locks of matted hair. Sorry for the technical glitch. I'll read again. 5 faces, 10 shoulders, effulgence of crystal, 3 eyes, tranquil composure, crest adorned with a crescent moon, locks of matted hair bound with serpent, mounted on the lion throne, constituted of mantras, seated on a white lotus, adorned with various ornaments such as earrings, karnika, hara, katisutra, bandhana, keyura, kataka, channavira, and others. Eternal age of 16 years, supremely beautiful and auspiciously charming, face beautified with a gentle smile, holding the trident, the parashu, the khadga, the vajra, the fire in his right hands, holding the abhaya mudra, the pasha, the ghanta, the naga, and ankusha in his left hands, or the weapons held in the hands are told in a different way. The Varada Mudra, the Abhaya Mudra, the Kadwanga, Shakti, and Sutta in the right hands. Damaru, Sharpa, Akshamala, Indravira, and flower in the left hands. Lord Sadashiva should be meditated as associated with these lineaments. This is a direct reference from the Kamikagama, the Purvapada, the verse 330 to 334.
Now, let us see the significance of offering. Offering anything to the lotus feet of Paramashiva is giving of a divine gift of pure love, devotion, and oneness. And it consists of two parts: giving, second, accepting. Only when divine accepts what one offers, the offering becomes complete. Offering is not made out of fear, nor out of greed. When an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela played out for the only purpose of enlightenment.
Next, we have the Sankalpa chanting. The offering, the Sankalpa offering. What is Sankalpa offering? The reference to the Sankalpa offering is there in Shiva Sankalpa Suktam, the second verse from Rigveda. Sankalpa offering is you consciously allowing the blessings and the grace of Bhagavan Vaideeshwara to bestow you with the best physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. You are requesting and allowing Bhagavan Vaideshwara's grace and blessings to act on you and your family. It is a conscious decision that you make. That is why the Sankalpa offering is to be made by everyone. Whoever is attending the program, just make the Sankalpa offering. It's just $1. The very purpose of the Sankalpa offering is to show your conscious intention, your resolution to receive the blessings and the grace of Bhagavan Vaideshwara. So the offering of Sankalpa, the conscious resolution at the feet of the divine, is sacred, and the conscious act of aligning our straying mind into empowering our declarations with the auspicious willpower and manifesting energy of the divine to manifest our intentions into reality and for living an enlightened lifestyle. So you can offer the Sankalpa for just $1. The link to offer the Sankalpa is projected on the screen. It is tiny.cc/BSD Sevas -07 APR with A being capitals. And I request every one of you, do not miss. Today is the healing, the day of healing. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual healing. Healing can happen in all levels. And Bhagavan Vaideshwara has literally come down from Kailasa to bless all of us. Do not miss this opportunity. And whoever you know, invite everyone to come for the darshan and let them all offer the Sankalpa, their conscious resolution to allow the grace and blessings of Bhagavan Vaideshwara to work on you. It is you make that conscious decision to allow the grace to happen in you, and there can be no stopping from then on. And it is only kept at $1 just so that everybody is able to make this offering without fail. So if you are watching this, what I would do is I would open my browser. Just go ahead and make the Sankalpa offering. The link is projected. I request all the causers to please put the link in the chat. Please go ahead and make the Sankalpa offering. While you're listening to the other Sevas, you can go ahead and finish the Sankalpa offering on online payment system that we have. And there are, once you finish the Sankalpa payment, right, for you and for your family, you have to also do the step 3, which is the Sankalpa form. You have to fill a form to give the names of the people that needs to be chanted. So In the scroll in the bottom of the screen, you will see a running scroll. In that running scroll, as step 2 is the online payment, and step 3 we have something called as a sankalpa form. So after you make the payment, that step 3 is to be done only after you make the payment. So after you make the sankalpa offering or any other seva that you do, you have to always fill the third step, the sankalpa form, confirming your payment and entering the names of you and your family members. Please include your name also and the names of your family members. And the names of your family members, so that the sankalpa can be chanted. Do not miss offering the sankalpa mantra. Yes.
The next offerings to Bhagavan Vaideeshwara is Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The scriptural reference is from Guru Ashtakam, Adi Shankaracharya, verse 2. Kalatram dhanam putra pautradi sarvam gruham bandhava sarvametati jatam gurorangi patme manaschena laknam tatakim 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 tatakim. The translation of this verse is, you may have wife, wealth, sons, grandsons, and all such, home and kindred. And all these things may be there, yet if one's mind be not centered upon the lotus feet of the Guru, what then? What then? What then? Offer Pratyaksha Pada Puja at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Vaideeshwara and receive auspicious blessings for a strong and intense Guru-disciple relationship. Offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The cost is at $1,008.
The next is the offering of Jata Alankara Seva, is the offering of the sacred Alankara for the Jatas and offering of the turban to our beloved Swamiji, is an offering of pure love and devotion to the Guru, who manifests to protect and guide the disciples on the path to enlightenment. So Jata Alankara Seva, you would like to see Swamiji beautifully in the Jata Alankara Seva, you can go ahead and offer it for $1,008.
The next offering is Vastra Alankara Seva. The Guru should beautify the linga with 3-stranded sacred thread, upper garment and waistband. He should adorn the linga with golden cloth and golden belt. Traditionally, this seva is offered for better physical and mental well-being and healing from any illnesses. Offer Vastra Alankara Seva to Bhagavan Vaideeshwara. The cost is $1,008.
The next offering we have is the offering of Swarna Bilva Patra. The Bilva Patra leaves are regarded as the favorite of Lord Paramashiva. You can offer a golden Bilva leaf to Paramashiva, and the offering of the Bilva leaf, Bilva Patra, to the third-eyed Lord Paramashiva will wash away all the sins committed in the past 3 lives. There is a reference from Shiva Purana. And all of us know that Paramashiva, the Bilva Patra is very, very, very auspicious for the worship of Paramashiva. Bilva tree is most sacred to Bhagavan Paramashiva. The Bilva leaf or Patra, as it is known, represents the Trinetra or the 3 eyes of Paramashiva. And whoever wants to offer the Swarna Bilva Patra, you can go ahead and offer it. There are 3 different sizes, small, medium and large, or you can offer any amount to offer multiples Bilva Patras. So the cost offering for the offering of Swarna Bilva Patra, the golden Bilva leaf, is $600, $1,200 or $1,800. You can go ahead and make the payment online. The link is being projected on the screen.
The next offering is Swarna Padma Pushpa. that is golden lotus. The reference is from Kamika Agama. All the kalashas should be worn around with suitable thread and covered with new cloth. They should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold. There are hundreds of scriptural references for using lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. Almost everything that involves the consecration of Paramashiva Linga or worship of Paramashiva Linga or meditating on Paramashiva or the mudras and asanas used during worship of Paramashiva involves the lotus flower, lotus leaf, and lots of pericarp, lotus petals. The lotus is a divine flower. Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as lotus. Base of Paramashiva Linga is lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva is also considered as a lotus about to bloom. Offer the gold lotus in any size you wish to and be blessed to have the state, space and powers and being of Vaideeshwara in your inner space amidst any and every adverse situations in life. Offering of Swarna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus of 3 different sizes, 6.5 cost, 600 USD, 1200 USD and 1800 USD dollars, or any amount you can offer for different size.
The next is the offering of Tulabharam. The reference is mentioned in the Atharva Veda, where the Tulabharam is considered as one of the Mahadanas, the most supreme offering. And it's a traditional way of offering where the item, any material or a metal is offered equivalent to that, to the weight of the deity or the Guru. The offerings can be various flowers, fruits, or various materials like jaggery, oil, or it can also be sacred metals like silver and gold. Giving for the sake of giving, to open up to receive Paramashiva. Like Hindu giving is about offering with the gratitude, the highest that we have, to receive the best possible, which is Paramashiva himself. And the highest offering as per the Hindu scriptures is gold. Gold has the highest ability to radiate energy, and offering it with the right context brings about the highest completion in us. Offering of silver purifies the being and blesses one with completion with wealth and health and blissful enlightened lifestyle forever. Offering of gold blesses one with extreme wealth, health and enlightenment, an eternal place in Paramashiva Loka and Kailasa for millions of years. To offer gold Tulabharam on the Guru Purnima day, which is the 24th of July, you can please contact us. There are various offerings you can make for the Tulabharam offering. The various grains, for example, wheat, paddy, chickpeas, green gram, Bengal gram, black sesame, black gram, horse gram, and white beans as per the different Navagrahas. You can choose the particular grain for your Navagraha and you can offer that. And there are also various other auspicious items to offer for Tulabharam: lotus flowers, organic rice, honey, ghee, oil, turmeric, jaggery, and organic bananas. So the offering of the material Tulabharam is $10,008 US. If you would like to offer a silver or a gold Tulabharam, you can please contact us.
The next offering is offering of Swarna Ganga. Offering of Swarna Ganga to Vaideeshwara bestows blessings to wash away janmas of impurities and karmas to experience health and wellness in life. Offering of Swarna Ganga, the cost is $11,000 US. The link is projected.
The next is the offering of Swarna Chandra, the gem-studded golden moon. The reference is mentioned in the Vaidyanatha Ashtakam, where it refers to Bhagavan Paramashiva, who wears the Ganga, the flow of the Ganges, and the moon on his head. This is the moon that Vaideeshwara wears gracefully upon his head. The moon represents the compassionate, friendly, loving, ever-healing, peaceful nature of Bhagavan Vaideeshwara. The offering of Swarna Chandra, the golden gem-studded golden moon, is $15,000.
The next offering is Swarna Kamandalu, that is gold water pot. The reference is from Sri Vaidyanatha Ashtakam, verse 7. I salute that Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the king among the physicians, who removes all sufferings caused by bad spirits, sorrows, and fears by deep in his holy tank, by the holy ash in the temple, and by the mud below the neem tree of the temple, and who is personification of soul occupying human body. Vaideshwara's water pot signifies the purifying waters of the Ganga river that is there in the city of Kashi. The Ganga washes the sins of all those who take refuge in its sacred waters. This offering of the Kamandalu to Bhagavan Vaideshwara is equivalent to taking bath in the sacred river Ganga itself. Offering of Swarna Kamandalu, the gold water pot, the cost is $180,000 US.
The next is the offering of Swarna Kirita, the golden crown, which is referred to in the Kamika Agama, the Purvapada, where it talks about the linga, Shivalinga, the Paramashiva linga, should be adorned with a golden crown and the triple striped, the Tripundri made of gold. The offering of the Swarna Kritam, the golden crown to Vaideshwara, to heal all the relationships in all the dimensions. The offering of the Swarna Kritam is $200,000.
The next offering to Bhagavan Vaideshwara is Swarna Charana, gem-studded gold feet. The reference is from Sri Vaidyanatha Ashtakam, verse 6. I salute to Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the king among physicians, who can be known through Vedanta, who is spread throughout the universe, who has a lotus feet that is meditated upon by great sages, who is of the form of the Holy Trinity and who has 1,000 names. Offering of Swarna Charana, the gem-studded gold feet, cost is $480,000. The link is projected in the screen.
The next is offering of Swarna Pinakapani, which is the golden bow. The reference to Swarna Pinakapani is there in the Vaidyanatha Ashtakam, the third verse, where it talks about Bhagavan Paramashiva, who holds the bow called Pinaka and destroys the enemy and negativity daily. Offering of the Swarna Pinakapani blesses one to directly resolve enmity, litigation, and to remove the negative influences in your life.
The next offering to Bhagavan Vaideshwara is Swarna Trishulam, that is gold trident. The reference is from Kamika Agama, Purvapada, verse 336. The trident denotes the three qualities, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, functioning in the pure realm. Offer the Trishula, this is the Swarna trident, which is a symbol of getting you rid of all the impossibilities, the disease-causing blockages. Through the Trishul, he removes all the old impossibilities and creates all the new possibilities to regenerate best health. Offering of Swarna Trishulam, the gold trident, cost is $600,000. $600,000. The link is projected on the screen.
The next is the offering of e-hundi. Like how when you go to a temple, we are also used to putting some money in the hundi, right? So now we have a digital hundi where you can just go and drop any kind of an offering that you want, any amount. Like how you go and offer it in a hundi, there is no fixed amount that you have to put. It is just out of your love and gratitude for that particular deity. You always go ahead and offer, and to keep that enlightenment ecosystem alive, for the whoever is running that enlightenment ecosystem. So that is why we offer the money always in the hundi, offering our support for the enlightenment ecosystem and offering our gratitude for the divine. So you can make the offering in the form of a e-hundi, general donation, any amount you can put, whether it is $10 or $10,000. You can go ahead to the link that is projected on the screen and go ahead and offer the e-hundi offering. To make the seva offering, so we'll explain. There are 3 links that related to the offering of the sevas. The first is a registration link. The registration form, the first form is a registration form. If you are ready to offer today and you want more details, or you are interested in offering, you want to offer but you don't have the resources to be able to make that offering, you can fill the first form, and one of the causes will connect with you, and they will reach out to you and they will help you manifest your reality. If you are ready to make the payment and you just want the online link, you're saying, okay, just give me the link, I want to go ahead and make the payment, then that's the second link that is projected, that's actually projected on the screen itself, which is tiny.cc/BSD Sevas hyphen 07 APR, with A being capitals. It is case sensitive. So ensure that you type the A in capital letters. I'm going to project my screen and show how we can go ahead and make our payment. I request NTV operator to please project my screen. So if you click on the link that is projected in the bottom of the screen, which is tiny.cc/BSD Sevas hyphen 07 APR, request NTV operator to please ensure that the link is always projected on the screen. The link to the payment to be projected on the screen, please. So this is that page that you will see. And here, when you scroll down here, you have an option to choose. What is it that you want to choose? If you choose e-hundi offering, you can pay in multiples of $1. So let us say you want to pay $2,000. You just put 2,000 here and you can say add to cart. So whatever amount you want to offer, you can put that amount. And then you have the different Swarna Bilva Patra, Swarna Padma Patra. So if you want to offer like the medium size of Swarna Bilva Patra, you can increase the quantity to 2 to 3. Based on that, you can offer $600, $1,200, $1,800. It's all multiple. Okay, of $600. So if you want to offer Tulabaram, the material Tulabaram, or if you want to offer Pratyaksha Pada Puja, you can just choose that particular offering, click on add to cart. And then you come down here. These are all the offerings that I want to make. And then you can say proceed to checkout. And here you can enter your billing information. You can enter your card details in the bottom of the page. And you'll be all set to place your order on the bottom right. So this is tiny.cc/BSD Sevas hyphen 07 APR. I request the causers to please put the links in all the chat, in Facebook chat, YouTube chat, and the Zoom two-way video conferencing. So this has all the list of all the offerings you can choose. As soon as you choose a specific offering, in the bottom you want to offer, you choose that, and you can see the cost of it in the bottom. You can click add to cart. And even the Sankalpa offering, if you want to offer the Sankalpa, it is the same form, and I'm projecting the screen. So in the Sankalpa offering, you can here choose the drop down, choose Sankalpa offering in the form. And here you can choose the amount, $10, or you can choose $100, or you can choose $500. You can choose whatever amount you want to pay for Sankalpa, or you just want to pay for 5 people of your family. $5 you can offer, and you can go ahead and make the payment. It's very, very straightforward system for all of us to receive the great blessings of Bhagavan Vaideshwara. So now I think it's almost time, 8:30. We will be having the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Bhagavan Vaideshwara, the most awaited. So let us prepare ourselves to receive Bhagavan Vaideshwara. I request the interview operator to please project the slides. You can, now it's time, you can quickly, while we are getting ready for the darshan, the form of Paramashiva, who is a healer, who's a healer of all diseases. You can dress up as Bhagavan Vaideshwara. Just by seeing how Vaideeshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshans we have gotten from Swamiji, you can take one picture like that and dress up like Bhagavan Vaideshwara. We have not seen, the only Vaideshwara that we have seen is Swamiji. So let us all dress up like Swamiji. And you can submit your prayer request to Bhagavan Vaideshwara in the events.kailasa.org site. We have a prayer request form. Apologizing for the technical glitch. We will now be entering into the darshan preparation to receive the darshan of Bhagavan Vaideshwara. So please ensure all of you are there in front of your cameras. Set up your Guru Puja kits, because we'll be giving you an introduction to what is Bhava Samadhi Darshan and directly be entering into the meditation. Yes. We'll be projecting the link to offer the prayer request. Every prayer request gets individually blessed. Yes, the link to the prayer request is also projected on the screen. We can move to the next slide. The next slide. So you can submit your prayer request to Bhagavan Vaideeshwara in the events.kailasa.org/BSD prayer request. So now we will be entering into the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. What is Bhava Samadhi Darshan?
Let's get ready for the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Lord Vaideeshwara. Manifesting Bhagavan Sri Vaideeshwara through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagatguru Mahasannidhanam. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is not an event. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is not an event in space and time. Rather, Darshan happens at the moment when we are lifted out of space and time. Bhava is defined as directing and activating the emotional and spiritual energy that is created through meditation on the avatar. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. Mirror neurons activate and process. Next slide, please. Mirror neurons activate and process all the observed moments or information of the avatar just by seeing and without physical act of imitation. That is, our entire body silently, without movement, recreates what is happening distances far away, experiencing the super consciousness energy radiated by the avatar. The science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan knows no distance. A phenomenon modern science is just discovering and terms as quantum tunneling. What exactly happens during the Bhava Samadhi Darshan? Our second moves significantly into the becoming mentally at ease in coexisting dimensions and without we experience the Advaita. It's a beautiful pramana. Become greedy to enjoy its so when I see my own sweetness, just in the mirror, I become eager to taste it.
Your voice is breaking up. We couldn't hear it clearly. Yes, now it is a little better. Yes, it is
Yes,
better now.
now it is
Please.
fine. Okay. So when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it, but I cannot. After due consideration, I find that the only way to release this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika. This the pramana is from Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 4. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nija avatar, manifesting Paramashiva. The consciousness which is formless expresses the being of Paramashiva through the Divya Sharira, the light body, and manifest as Nija avatar. The Nija avatar, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagatguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, embodies that form as Nija avatar, physical embodied form for us to experience Paramashiva. These are the various dimensions of Paramashiva and Nija avatar and the Achavatar. The Achavatar, the deity, reflects the consciousness and manifestation, the being of the super consciousness energy. But human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Achavatar directly. So the avatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, embodies the physical form, comes down to bridge this gap and create experience of the super consciousness energy in all of us. When we have the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of the Nija avatar, manifesting beings of various dimensions of Paramashiva, and as spacious components of those dimensions of Paramashiva, and the powerfulness of those dimensions of Paramashiva are awakened in us. Dimension of Paramashiva manifesting in the Nija avatar for us to experience the same is Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the direct experience of causeless bliss. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, our being comes alive and celebrates with the energy wave of existence. Our very muscles learn to imbibe and radiate Paramashiva. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is like a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. Even without much effort from our side, our very biomemory awakens to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness during the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. To have a glimpse of having the darshan of an avatar cleanses the karmas of the lifetimes and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us. So for this experience to happen, all we need to do is to have a strong feeling connection and the deep space of gratitude. Gratitude enables us the reflection of consciousness on all levels, physical, psychological, and ultimately conscious level. Darshan meditation as a preparation helps us to fall into that space of gratitude, and during that time we drop conscious resolutions, satya sankalpa of anything that we want or need in our life. Be ready to reflect the consciousness of Paramashiva. That is all you need to manifest the best for your life and the lives of people around you. What is the right context to receive darshan? Ponder over these words, that I know you are the source of everything. You are everything, and you are in this embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagatguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And you are in this body, referring to each one of us. You are the source for both. Let me connect with you. Let you reveal yourself to me. Let me be in the Bhava Samadhi of you.
Now, let us get ready for the darshan. Please set up your puja kits. We'll be entering into the meditation. We'll be entering into the meditation, and then after the meditation, we'll be having a short Panchopachara puja to receive Bhagavan Vaideeshwara. So please have the sandalwood-based flowers, incense stick, lamp, and the food offering ready. Please sit straight and close your eyes. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Requesting everyone in the Zoom two-way video conferencing over here to receive the Naina Diksha to please have your cameras turned on. And please be seated in front of the camera at all times. Please sit straight and close your eyes. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible to the next slide. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Intensely chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Intensely chant the Mahavakya and create a strong Satya Sankalpa, a conscious resolution to allow the blessings of Bhagavan Vaideshwara and let his presence and blessings give us the experience of unclutching. Just sit unclutched as you connect with Bhagavan Vaideshwara, as we all get ready to receive the darshan of Bhagavan Vaideshwara. Chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Intensely chant the Mahavakya. Let's get ready. Panchopachara Puja. The first is the offering of Gandaha. Please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it to Bhagavan.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
जटायुवेद षडाननादित्य पूजार्चिताय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय दयामयाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। जटाधराय त्रिलोचनाय स्मरकालहन्त्रे समस्तदेवैरविपूजिताय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। प्रियाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय पिनाकिनी दुष्टहराय नित्यं प्रत्यक्षलीलाय मनुष्यलोके श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। प्रभूतवादादि समस्तरोग प्रणाशहन्त्रे मुनिवन्दिताय प्रभाकरेन्द्वग्निविलोचनाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। वाक्श्रोत्रनेत्राङ्घ्रिविहीन जन्तु वाक्श्रोत्रनेत्राङ्घ्रिसुखप्रदाय कुष्ठादिसर्वोन्नत रोगहन्त्रे श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। वेदान्तवेद्याय जगन्मयाय योगीश्वरध्येय पराम्बुजाय त्रिमूर्तिरूपाय सहस्रनाम्ने श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। स्वतीर्थमृद्भस्म मृदाङ्गभाजा पिशाचदुःखाति भयापहाय आत्मस्वरूपाय शरीरभाजा श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषध्वजाय श्रद्गन्धभस्माद्यभिशोभिताय सुपुत्रदारादिसौभाग्यदाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय। शिवाय श्री वैद्यनाथाय नमः 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 शिवाय गङ्गाप्रवाहेन्दुजटाधराय त्रिलोचनाय स्मरकालहन्त्रे समस्तदेवैरभिपूजिताय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय 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 भक्तप्रियाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय विनाकिने दुष्टहराय नित्यं प्रत्यक्षलीलाय मनुष्यलोके श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय 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 प्रभूतवातादि समस्तरोग प्रणाशकर्त्रे मुनिवन्दिताय प्रभाकरे त्वग्निविलोचनाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय 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 वाक्श्रोत्रनेत्राङ्घ्रिविहीनजन्तोः वाक्श्रोत्रनेत्राङ्घ्रिसुखप्रदाय कुष्ठारि सर्वोन्नतरोगहन्त्रे श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय 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 वेदान्तवेद्याय जगन्मयाय योगेश्वरध्येय पदाम्बुजाय त्रिमूर्तिरूपाय सहस्रनाम्ने श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय 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 स्वतीर्थमृद्भस्मभृताङ्गभाजां पिशाचदुःखार्तिभयापहाय आत्मस्वरूपाय शरीरभाजां श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय वैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय बालाम्बिकेश वैद्येश भवरोगहरेति च जपे नामत्रयं नित्यं महारोग निवारणम् इति वैद्यनाथाष्टकम्.
सौमित्रिजटायुवेद षडानना
जपेनामत्रयं नित्यं महारोगनिवारणं जपेनामत्रयं नित्यं महारोगनिवारणं महारोगनिवारणं महारोगनिवारणम्.
वाग्विकेश वैद्येश भवरोगहरेति च जपेन्नामत्रयं नित्यं महारोगनिवारणम्।
श्रीराम सौमित्रि जटायुवेद षडाननादित्य कुजार्चिताय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय दयामयाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय श्रीवैद्यनाथाय नमः शिवाय। शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो